Let me begin by telling you that I very much wish that when I was your age, there was a program like TRIO. My dad dropped out of high school when he was very young. My mother graduated high school but never went to college. And I will tell you that this whole process of figuring out what college to go to and how you pay for it was for me very, very difficult. And furthermore, when I ended up going to the college that I went to, where I graduated from, it was a difficult experience. I was in classes with kids whose dads were doctors and lawyers and business people, and my family never had a whole lot of money, so it was pretty tough. So that's why I am a great, great fan of the TRIO program, because what TRIO tries to do is to compensate for the fact that most of you come from families where your parents didn't go to college, and that your parents and you may not be as familiar as other kids with the bureaucratic process of how you go about getting into college and paying for it. And TRIO does a great job, and the results of what TRIO does are pretty clear, is that the young people who are in the program end up having a much higher rate of going to college and graduating college. And that's why I am a very, very strong supporter of the TRIO program. The other point that I want to make is kind of personal to you, and that is I hope that all of you understand that just because you come from families that don't have a lot of money, I hope you understand that that doesn't mean that you're not as smart as anybody else in your class. And I hope you also understand that if you study hard, if you work hard, if you really drive yourself, there is nothing that you cannot accomplish. Yes, you can make it to college. Yes, you can graduate college. Yes, you can get some great jobs that are out there. One of the very serious problems that we have as a nation, and I'm working on it right now and have introduced legislation to address it, is that we are a nation in which hundreds of thousands of bright young people who are qualified to go to college are unable to do so because their families just don't have adequate income. And the legislation that I'm working on, and that I hope to see implemented someday, is to say that every public college and university in America, whether it's Johnson State or Lyndon State or the University of Vermont, or public colleges and universities all over America, they should be tuition free. Tuition free. And the importance of that is that it really will send out a signal to every kid in America, no matter what the income of his or her family, is that if they study hard and do well in elementary school and in high school, they will in fact get a college education, no matter how much money their family may or may not have. So let me just conclude by hoping you all have a great time at the Jamboree, and hopefully you all understand that there is nothing that you cannot accomplish if you put your minds to it. And the TRIO program is a great program, and I fight very hard to make sure it has adequate funding, because it gives you the chance and the support that you need to, in fact, achieve your dreams. So thank you all very, very much, and keep up the good work. Take care.